Yo. Hi. Hybrid and true kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready. Big man thing, my people crazy.
Yo, what's up? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to you guys. We are in Broomfield tonight for shooting at 6:30 through 8 o'clock. Hopefully you will make it there as well. All right. We need to get our shots up, baby. The only way to do that is to open the gym doors, have you guys come into the gym, and then shoot a whole bunch of shots. No matter how hard it is, no matter how boring it gets, whatever, we just do that stuff, because if you're not making shots like the Nuggets, you're gonna not really win that many games. All right, no matter how much you work out, no matter how much you do, no matter how good your team plan is, if you can't put the ball in the basket, that's a bad thing. Once we start our full program up, which hopefully will be in September, we will have shooting days still on Tuesday, but we're gonna eventually get a shooting. I want to have a shooting day every day, but without the drills. Just getting the reps up, and I need to get like a shooting machine, and we need to just get down that path. So that's like once we get that going and the morning boot camps going, that's when you'll see our program like basically like full-fledged. All right, so if you're excited for that, hopefully you are excited for that, and then that's when we'll like truly be going. All right, I will be talking about Jamal Murray today. All right, so heads up, and then I will also be talking about ABCDs. No, this is our ABCD plan with our players, where there's like, you play with older players, then you play with the younger players, and this is how that mixes up. And I want to know which one you guys think is the best. Then I'll also be talking about Reggie Miller. All right, he's going back to New York, not to play against them, not to kill them again, but to be an announcer. What do you guys think about that? And then we'll talk about Ball Arena, because I went to a game yesterday. What? Yes, we had Zach take over the workout, and I went to go see the Minnesota Timberwolves beat up on the Denver Nuggets. So I was probably the bad luck charm, and I apologize for that. But I will be talking about Ball Arena and my thoughts about that place. What's up, Lincoln? Yo! All right, and then lastly, we got San Diego. You have until the 15th. I will be reminding everybody once again to let us know if you're in for San Diego. Okay, so if you are in for San Diego, that'd be awesome, but we need to know that, and we can't know it on, let's say, May 16th, May 17th. We have to know them before May 15th. Right now, it's May 7th. Oh my God, that's like 8 days. So please sign up. If you are planning to sign up extremely fast. You can do it on our website in the booking section. Just book the event for $200. All right, that is just the tournament fee. If you want to stay with us, you don't have to buy a $1,000 hotel. You can just stay with us for just $200 more. So you can skip the hotel fees and just stay in our Airbnb. And then instead of buying like a $500 rental car, you can just ride with us for $100. All right, so we made the whole thing as cheap as possible. All right, so hopefully you can appreciate that, so you can be on the beaches of San Diego with us playing basketball. Not playing basketball on the beach, although that would be very cool. We have done that in Venice Beach before, where our team, not as like a team, but we went down to Venice Beach, and we let them just play basketball like outside with like the Venice Beach people. It's a very, very famous like beach basketball scene. It's kind of like what's that movie? White Man Can't Jump. So it was very, very neat. What's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? So yes, I will be talking about all this stuff soon. Where you got this guy, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up here right in a second. But first, let's get to the quote of the day. Let's watch that. I mean, talk about that. Yes. Anyways, the quote of the day is "Make them believe." All right. I like this quote because it is like, it's not just like hope that someone just believes in you and you can be the best. No. It's like make them believe. All right. Whether it be the coaches, are the fans, your parents, like, I don't know, the other team not believing in you, like anyone not believing in you, like make them believe. Like we don't hope that they believe in you, and like, because belief goes a long way. It's awesome. It's awesome when everyone's like, dude, you're just the greatest. We love you. Here's the basketball and go. No. It's not always gonna be like that. Sometimes, actually, usually, it's gonna be like, we don't trust you. And that's gonna suck. And you're gonna be like, well, then I don't trust myself. I'm super sad. Oh no. No. Stop. You make them believe. All right, you dive for loose balls. You make those shots that you've been practicing on. You go out there and actually put in the work to practice on those shots before you get to the games. All right, you go out there and you win the game despite all odds. You make them believe. All right, we had a great game with our young kids. You guys were out there playing against our playing against the collective 8th graders, and they were like really, really big. That big guy that they had, I arm wrestled that dude afterwards. He almost beat me in arm wrestling. He's so strong. You guys with our 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th graders together beat that team. That was amazing. All right, and like a lot of people, like they, especially them, their parents, they told me that they didn't believe that you guys could do that. They were like, that was amazing. And the cool thing about it, or maybe cool thing to me, is they were like, it's because you guys are more skilled. It's not because of strength. Well, we thought, they always think it's strength. It's how high you can jump. It's how fast you are, because Giannis dominates like that. And the skill is just natural born. You're just born with the skill. No, and they were like, no, it's very obvious you guys work harder at basketball. But maybe for them it's too late. I don't know. But you guys proved it, and you guys are getting better every single day, and it's amazing to watch. So keep improving, keep going. All right. And speaking of our ABCD plan, nope, this isn't it. Not that Jeopardy page. This page right here. All right, we got A, B, C, D. All right, the A is, what does the A stand for? The A stands for academic. All right, if you're a 1st grader, a 5th grader, or a 9th grader, you're in the academic stage. All right, I assure you, each of these stages sucks, but each of them is amazing. You can focus on the fact that they suck, or focus on the fact that they're amazing. And I have a poll question for you guys. Which one of these do you like the most? And realize, like, I guess you could like it in 2 ways. Which one are you most comfortable with? Like, which one feels the best? And then which one do you believe helps you the best? So 2 different questions. Maybe those answers will match up. All right. Academic is the first level. Again, 1st, 5th, and 9th grade. That's when you're playing 3 years up. 3 years up. This is where Kieran is right now, playing against the 8th graders. But like when people throw you passes, they're too hard. Oh my Lord! All right, when you play against people, they're too big, and there's no grade crazier than 5th through against 8th because of puberty that happens right in the middle. So that's why that one sucks. That one sucks because you have to wait your time. Maybe you're not good enough to even play then. But that one's pretty awesome because like you're a 5th grader playing 8th grade, which is cool, but you're also a freshman playing varsity. That's like the goal, right? So that's awesome. All right, how about B? Bravado. All right, B is you're tired of being on the bench. I want you to feel what it's like to be everything in the world, including this. You're tired of being on the bench, and you're like, nah, just put me out there, dog. I ain't scared of nothing. You're a 6th grader playing with the 8th graders. You're like, I ain't scared of nothing. I sat last year. I've seen these guys for a year. I know these guys. And that's the cool level, because if you go out there and mess up, no one cares. All right? Hey, what's up, Yusef? If you go out there and mess up, no one cares. If you go out there and do well, everyone's like, wow. So it's like the perfect spot. And you're kind of big enough to take care of yourself because you've been doing it for a year. That's the good part. The bad part is you could be dominating your own grade. Our 6th graders, historically, who have done this, the 5th through 8th grade thing, our 6th graders, it's very frustrating because the parents are like, wait a minute, I know my kid's a really good 6th grader because they played 5th grade against 8th grade last year, and they can kick other 6th graders' butt. If they ever play against 6th graders, they just kill them. So they're like, why am I doing this? Why would I embarrass myself by playing against 8th graders? That's the bad part. All right, C is competitive. You're in 7th grade, playing against the 8th graders, again, dude, you're going to be just as good as them. All right, that's the good part. you're just as good as them, and it's going to be competing. You're going to be like the same as them. It's going to be awesome. You're going to feel comfortable. But the bad part is you're behind some 8th graders, so you're getting less playing time than maybe you should. And you're playing with some younger kids, so when you aren't, it might be a little bit more difficult. All right, so that's the good and bad part about that. Last part, the last one is D, dominate. Dominate. What do you think about this step right here? The domination level. This is 4th grade, 8th grade, and 12th grade. All right, this should be when you're dominating. You've played this for 4 years, all right? We haven't been here for 4 years, by the way, so yeah, no one's had a real chance to do this, but Kieran will. So you're in 8th grade. Can you will be dominant among their skill level. You'll be the best player on the court, which should be the goal. But the negative would be you have to play with the little kids. Now it's like, oh, crap, this is hard. And it's the only way to make it hard for you. Unless we play against high schools, which we're not going to do, because I want to see you dominate. I want to see you feel what it's like to be the best player on the court. That's why we're doing it. All right? So which level do you think that you would like the most, and which level do you think is the best for you? All right? Let me know in the comment section. That's our poll question of the day. Moving on to our itinerary. The itinerary stuff is we got film shot breakdown tonight. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, we will film you. We'll break down your shot. We'll see where you're at in that regard. And then we got swoop layups, we got rocker step, we got floaters, we got pump fakes at Dribble J, and then the 3-point contest. For our team stuff, we got drives and rotations, 180 tangent for shots, down screen and screen away, 3 for layup in shots. That's our play called. It's a play called 3. Maybe we might do that next weekend. I don't know. All right. Then 10 seconds tie game, what we're going to do, and that we'll talk about all that stuff. So we got a lot on our plate tonight. I'm really hyped for the film shot breakdown. I want to see where you guys are at in that regard. So if you show up, make sure you guys bring a coin for the 3-point contest, but get ready for every single thing that we're going to do elsewhere as well. Maybe I'll mix like 3 of those drills up on the left right there, and then I'll talk to the kids one at a time. For the film shot breakdown. I'll have you guys like rotate through a drill, and then we'll do the team stuff together, different groups. I see the breakdown. It's gonna be simple, easy peasy. All right. Anyways, let's move on to I believe we're going to behind the scenes action. All right. Behind the scenes action, we got Reggie Miller will be at Madison freaking Square Garden being the commentator. It's not that interesting. I guess he hasn't been there like in 26 years. I don't know if that's true or not, but it said that. And the cool part is this. He goes, oh, yeah. I'm going back there. And, he's not mad at Spike Lee anymore and stuff like that, but this is like 26 years to the day where he scored 9 points in the last 8 seconds to beat the New York Knicks in the playoffs. But he says, I'm going to be commentating there, and he goes, I expect to hear a whole bunch of we hate Reggie, or like Reggie sucks. And then the cool part is he said, if they don't scream that, I will be disappointed, he said. I like that. You're starting 50 All-Stars in July. Nice, I like it. Make sure you sign up for our tryouts in August too. All right, but yes, he says, I will be disappointed if they're not screaming at me. Have you guys ever had a crowd against you and they're screaming against you, and like whatever happens in youth basketball, people go, don't yell at that kid, that poor baby, don't scream at him. No, he's just a little baby. I love it when the crowd's against me. It's like I'm a villain. I'm like, yeah, like that, because it's a game. It's pretend time. All right, I like when the crowd's for me too. I just like the crowds. That's why I do this, right? So yes, be like Reggie Miller. I love that. He wants the heat. He wants all the smoke. All right, it's really just cool. And plus, it's just words, right? They're not throwing cans at you, are they? Hopefully not, New York. Take care of my man Reggie Miller out there. All right, who's doing the homework? Speaking of taking care of yourself, because you are what you do, not what you say you do. All right, we got 21 by 3 jumps. Lincoln, nice job doing the homework. Kieran with the floaters, nice job. What is that, Caleb? Who is that? Oh, what's Caleb? Oh, that Caleb right there. What's up? Fake handoffs right there. I see you, Weston and Trenton doing that right there. Nice job, the Kyrie spin to Jay. I like it. Trenton right there with the Matisse. Matisse is his handle. I don't know what, maybe his middle name, maybe his dad's name. No, his dad's name is something else. I don't know. Man, it is what it is. But great job doing the homework, you guys. Keep it up. All right, moving on to our I think it's like a health and wellness check, something like that. My homework is uploading right now. Good job doing the homework. What did you guys think about Jamal Murray last night? Now, everyone's like, he threw an ice pack on the court. That is crazy. I'm not going to say it's not bad, okay? He was also extremely immature this game. Also did a bad job in this game. With that said, I don't believe he was never acting like he was hurt, because he is hurt. It's a great excuse. He didn't bring it up. That's awesome. Because I hate when people go out there in games when they're hurt, Noah, and they're like touching their hand. It's my finger. But they only touch it whenever they miss a shot or when they get a turnover. Like, What are they really doing? Connor was like holding his leg. Oh my God. It's like, dude, you're doing that so that we don't think that you suck. I get it. And you want everyone to know that you're not hurt. Okay, look, who cares what we think? How about you go out there and win anyways? You can't just present your excuse all the freaking time. At the end of the game, they should be like, dude, you did bad. You tried really hard though. That was cool. And then like years later, you don't even mention it. They go, wait, you were hurt that game? What? You're like, yeah, I guess, yeah, it happens. And they're like, what? Dude, I didn't even know. You were like a soldier. That's what you want to be like. And I'm not saying he did that well, but I didn't see him limping around. He could have been limping around. He could have been like making it obvious that he was hurt, and he wasn't. That's what makes him a professional athlete. So Jamal, yes, you were very immature. You lost your composure. You're frustrated, and all that other stuff. Bad example to the kids. All this other stuff I've been hearing about, which is awesome that the Denver fans are holding him accountable. But he didn't shy away from his injury, and he didn't use it as a crutch. All right, and I really commend him for that, because it is super annoying when people keep bringing up how hurt they are. If you're that hurt and want to bring it up, just sit out. Otherwise, shut up and play your hardest, just like Jamal did. All right, good job, Jamal. All right, our next thing is our story of the day. Let's watch that thing right there.
Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful.
This sounds like that Giannis quote that was super deep, and I looked it up, and it was like, what philosopher said that? And it was like, Giannis said that, because he's Greek himself, so of course he's a philosopher. But this one was by John Wooden. All right, John Wooden. Now I can't even remember exactly how it goes. It's what is it? What is it? Talent. Talent is God given. That's why people get confused with those two words, talent and skill. All right. Yes, talent is just what you're born with, I suppose, to a large extent. But skill, you can actually develop skill. But talent, it leads directly to skill a lot of the times, because you're a talented human being. You understand stuff faster. You can do this faster. So you're more apt to have skill. But you can increase skill. While you can increase talent, you can still increase skill. So it's two different things. Don't get these two things confused. All right? But yes, talent is God-given. And if you don't believe in God, okay, talent is what you're born with, okay? It's genetics, okay? So it's talent, all right? Or luck, just how things played out for you, the hand that you were dealt in life, okay? Whatever you believe, all right? But it says that fame is man-given, all right? So while talent is God-given, you should be humble. You should understand that other people are going to have more talent than you. Other people are going to be taller than you. Other people are going to be faster than you. Other people are going to be able to understand things faster than you. And it's humility. It's the ability to be humble that will allow you to keep going even though you weren't given as much. And the ability to be humble is also going to be what is going to keep you grounded in the face of all that you have been given. So you're going to be better than people in so many ways too. And if you're not humble, you're not going to work because of that. So if I'm like super tall or super fast and I'm not humble, I may not work. Because I'll just be like, oh, I got it all. I'm good. Yay. That's not humility. Humility would be like, even though I'm the tallest or the fastest, I'm still going to do this thing. And if I'm not given a lot, the talent, I'm not given a lot genetically, then it's humility, again, that will allow me to keep going forth. And even though like, oh, I suck, I don't understand things, I'm like a little like dumb basketball wise, oh my God, I quit. That's taking yourself a little too seriously. That's thinking that you can't go through something because somehow you're more special than other people who are going through it. Dude, I don't know. It's not humble. Humility would be like, yeah, sometimes I'm gonna suck, sometimes I'm gonna be awesome, but I'm gonna work regardless. Alright? So talent is God-given, be humble. As for the other ones, fame is man-given. Fame, like becoming famous, like notoriety, getting likes on a freaking post, or getting some like clout, alright? Where like you have like, like you're on this like special cool team and you're on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok, whoever else has them, I don't know. And or like you're in a commercial or something like that, and you are presented in such a way where like he's the number 17 best player in 8th grade, and you're like, what? A man gave that to you, or a woman, I don't know. But it's man given. Alright, and you have to realize that, like, God didn't create that. Like, that's nothing like that. And and it's nothing that you should like. It's cool, but you shouldn't hold your hat on it. And while you get it, it says fame is man given. You should be grateful of those things. Grateful, alright, not like, yeah, I'm better than everyone else. Grateful, but grateful like, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Like, so like, be like humbly accept the awards that you get. You got MVP or whatever it may be. Just take it and be like, cherish it and say, good, it's good. All right, don't ignore it, but don't hold it in too high of esteem. All right, and then the last one is conceit is self-given. Conceit is you thinking that you're better than everyone else, you thinking that you're amazing, you thinking that you don't need to work. That's self-given. No one else can give you conceit. People can say that you're amazing, but like I just said, you don't have to accept it too much. All right, conceit is self-given, and it says be careful. All right, and because if you're too conceited, people are gonna hate you. If you're too conceited, you won't work hard enough. If you're too conceited, it's gonna blind you to all these things that are supposed to allow you to improve. So that's the whole thing. And understand it all. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. So that's the John Wooden quote of the day. Let's take a look at our trivia question. All right, this trivia question. It's a long one. You probably can't even read it on your screen, so I'll say it slowly, okay? Look, named Mr. Basketball for his state with 27.8 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, and 3.8 assists, and leading his team to 3 straight state titles. This player committed to the top university in his state on April 4th, 2022, which the school declared that day to be named after him. So the school, like if my name is John Sanders, the school named that day John Sanders Day when he committed to the college in his state. So he played college basketball in the same state that he played high school basketball. This player did, okay? He won 3 straight state titles. And then he was named Mr. Basketball with that exact 27 points game, 9 rebounds, and 3.8 assists. And there was a day that the school named after him. It's called after his name. Who is this player? Is this the hardest trivia question ever? I tried my hardest to name the hardest trivia question of all time. This is what I came up with. I hope it's good enough. I hope it's not too hard. I hope it's not too easy. All right, but yes, who is this guy? Now maybe you should ask ChatGPT. I don't know what you're gonna do. I think I got you guys this time. It's a long one. So name Mr. Basketball for a state. You can name what state it is too if you want. With 27.8 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and leading his team to 3 straight state titles. This player committed to the top university in the state on April 4th, 2022, so he's pretty young. After which the school declared that day to be named after him. Who is this mysterious guy? I mean, how many people have done this? I mean, it's not everyone. I mean, I want 2 straight championships, state championships, and 3-time player of the year, but it's not me, guys. It's not me, because I never made the NBA. I didn't at all. There's also no day named after me either. Why is there no day named after me? Come on, people. The people want a day named after John Sanders. Let's just do that one day. Can we do that? But yes. All right. If you know the answer, put it in by the end of the time. If not, I'll ask it next week. Good luck to everybody involved. Let's move on to our last thing that we're talking about. Stop the music. Stop the music. Stop the music. This is my critique of Ball Arena. Yeah. Okay. So I went there. And I went there with some Minnesota Timberwolves fans. They flew out from Minnesota. They took me to the arena, and they were trying to be pretty unbiased. Okay, they were like, this place is a lot bigger than Minnesota's because there were season ticket holders over there. Okay, and I was like, nice. And then they were like, oh, look, the scoreboard has all these stats on it. That's pretty cool. And I was like, oh. But then they were like, what's wrong with the fans? Like, right when we got there, actually, they were like, why is no one wearing all the stuff? And I was like, well, maybe they're wearing jackets and everything is on underneath the stuff. We get in there, and there were a number of people wearing the stuff. But they were like, this place is so quiet. And I'm like, well, nothing's happened yet. It's the beginning of the game. Then on this jumbo screen, it said, make some free throw noise. Almost no one yelled. And I was like, whoa, this is kind of lame because coming from California, where in the Bay Area where we had the Warriors, I'm not even a Warriors fan, and I was like, you're just inundated with Warrior stuff everywhere all the time. Now it's a pretty standoutish color in yellow, but when you go to the place, it is extremely loud there. And they said that Ball Arena was not loud enough at all. And my only thought was, we don't love basketball like that in Colorado. Like, people are hikers here. But I do know it's loud for Avalanche games. That's why I have the Avalanche right there. So if I was giving Ball Arena a Yelp review, it wouldn't be that good, and it wouldn't be because of the arena. It would be because of the fans. And you guys are the fans. I'm saying, bring some noise. Like, there was no one there, like, you know, in face paint and like screaming and like, but that might come from like decades and decades upon like losing. But I mean, Browns fans are still crazy. Maybe it's cold here. We don't play basketball outside, but Minnesota brings it. And when you see OKC, they've never won ever yet in their arena. Everyone's like wearing the same exact shirt. It might be a t-shirt day or something like that, but still. And everyone's like so loud on the jump ball even. And it's a hard place to play. I've never heard anyone say that Ball Arena is a hard place to play in. That has to change. Not just for the Nuggets' sake, but for the sake of our program. We have to bring the passion back to Colorado of basketball, the passion of basketball back to Colorado. And I would love to be the impetus in that and have you guys bring the passion back to so much so from the youth basketball program that it expands all the way to Ball Arena, wherever it is, right there. All right, so it was just something I noticed. I agreed with them. I was like, yeah, this is lacking. This is lacking. And everyone like gave up, like even in the beginning of the game, like all the fans were just like talking crap about like Jokic and stuff. And I'm like, this is the first bag I've ever seen Jokic have. He's amazing. You guys are talking crap about him. Like it was insane. But yeah, so fans got to step it up. The team is just down 2-0. Win one game, you're back in it. It doesn't really matter. Like, have some faith out there. Now, I know that the Laker fans, I'm a Laker fan. We come 15 minutes late, leave 15 minutes early. We're not the best fans either. I can admit that. But it does get loud in there. Ah, man. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Don't forget that the quote of the day. No one's answering the question, so I'll ask it again like next week for the trivia. I'll see you guys tonight. Don't forget that we also have tournament. We have a tournament. I put the tournament games online. All right, so make sure you guys sign up for those. But also see the entire tournament online by clicking on monthly tournaments and then click on current. All right, to see when we're gonna play. All right, but the quote of the day is make them believe. Anyone trying to come to the workout tonight, bring a coin. Bring a coin. Bring a coin so you guys can play. All right, so you guys can shoot that 3-point contest. All right, it's officially over. You guys have no more time. I don't think anyone's going to answer it. Talk to y'all next week on this question, okay? All right, I'll see you guys soon. Come to Bring It tonight. Keep working at home. All right, Yusuf, I'll see you in July, hopefully, man. All right, I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace out.
Like it, go get ready. My people crazy, you better like it. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this fun fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the bot. It's the party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Good wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready. Big man T, my people crazy. You better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati spola pole wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem wenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabomba tuko party tunaban hii weekend weekend your hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha madem wako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh wako fiti weekend tunaban adiche wanja for the G chop on the panty
Kuja wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing I never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.